Mi sueño es...
Mi sueño sería este.
Mi sueño es...
Okay, so here we are today with Luke Lazard, an Englishman who's living in Peru, and he's partnered with Help Them Hope charity, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the new campaign that he's running.
Hi, thanks very much, Emma. So, just to firstly give you, a little bit of background about myself. I moved to Peru in 2010, having been travelling here, and I pretty much fell in love with the country, the people and the culture, and there were so many beautiful places to visit, and for me it just became a big playground really to have an adventure. So that's probably why I spent the next sort of 5 years establishing myself here and setting up.
Can you tell us a bit about the new campaign that you're launching with Hope?
No. So the campaign's called Dream Big, Rise Higher, and it's a joint venture between myself and Hugh Taylor, who's an old school friend of mine, and the campaign's due to run from July 2015 to the end of this year in December, and the objective is to try and climb Aconcagua, which is the highest mountain in all of the Americas, and also one of the 7 summits at 6,960 meters, we're trying to raise a total of $20,000 for a Peruvian charity, which is obviously Help Them Hope, and Hugh's doing the same for an Argentinian charity, which is called Haciendo Camino. And along the way, we're trying to inspire children to go and pursue their own dream, whatever that may be.
So how did you discover and partner up with Help Them Hope as your charity?
Well, I initially came across Help Them Hope when I had a meeting with the founder, John Whelan. But funnily enough, the meeting had nothing to do really with the project I was getting myself involved in and trying to launch. But once I spoke to John and learned about his charity and what they do to empower people with disabilities and develop their potential, I really became interested and saw his belief and vision in what he was trying to do, it just sort of felt right. I mean, he's a guy with a big persona, a lot of personality. He's very caring, and you can really see that what he's trying to do and trying to achieve here does change the lives of people in Peru. So for me, there was just an initial fit there, and it just felt right.
So how did this idea come about, and what really motivates you to do things like this?
The idea really came about in 2013 when I climbed another peak in Peru called Mount Huascan, which is the highest at 6,768 metres. I don't know, it's pretty crazy looking back on it really, because I didn't really have any high mountain experience at that point. I just knew that I had the curiosity to sort of go up there and see what the view was like, and one thing led to another.
So tell us a bit about your plans to climb Aconcagua.
Well, firstly, Aconcagua is going to be a very different mountain to climbing Huascan. From what I understand, there's a lot less risk of avalanche, which is a good thing. So that means, in theory, it's going to be a lot safer. But I think the main sort of elements that we're going to be contending with is the high altitude and the extreme weather conditions.
And what will you be doing to raise awareness along the way for the campaign?
Well, one of the things I'll be doing is going along to the local schools here in Lima and speaking directly to some of the school children there, with the hope, really to inspire them and give them the confidence to go and pursue their own dreams, whatever that may be.
So what's the big picture or the vision that the campaign hopes to achieve in the end?
I think Peru, like many countries in Latin America, has a history of discrimination, whether it be class, gender, ethnic or disability, and all of these things contribute towards poverty. So we're really going to try and combat that by getting these kids education, which will give them a platform and integrate them into society, hopefully changing the future of the country and also their personal futures as well.
Are you documenting your journey along the way?
Yeah, so what we're going to be doing is we set up a Facebook page specifically for the campaign and the climb, basically where we're going to be posting latest news, any events that we may be having, and updates along the way to sort of keep everyone up to date and sort of engage with the campaign.
How can people get involved, support, or make a donation to the campaign?
Well, if you'd like to support or become a sponsor for the campaign or simply make a donation, We've both got separate websites which take you directly through to the donation page. Both of the links are at the bottom of this video.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and we wish you the best of luck on your journey. Everything you're doing is for a great cause, and yeah, good luck.
No, thanks very much for all your support, and also, you know, for anyone out there that can, you know, help us get the figure that we're aiming for. So yeah, onwards and upwards.
Mi sueño es terminar mi carrera.
Mi sueño sería ser visionario, ser emprendedor, como se dice, salir adelante. Mi sueño sería ser un profesor de inglés.
Bueno, mi sueño es tener un albergue para perritos.